So it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. Listen, their life is bitter as what? As lemon. Listen, let me tell you. If you don't know lemon, let me show you. Listen, a lot of people's life are bitter because of your accent. This is lemon. If you taste this, you will know how it is, how bitter it will taste in your mouth. This is lemon. If you taste it, you understand what I'm talking about. Or if you have ever tasted it, it's good mostly if you have cold in your country and you can boil it with either tea, etc. and drink it, or you can just drink it like this. And it's also reduced with fat. When you just boil it, you squeeze it, the water, you join it with ordinary natural water, you mix it together, you drink it, it reduces weight too much. So what am I trying to say is this: a lot of people up there, their life is bitter as what? As lemon. Their life is bitter like a bitter leaf because of the fact that the sweetness is out of them. Listen, as a choosing, your life is like a what? An honey. That is why you attract favor in all angle. Because let me just be real with you. If I decide now to place honey on top of this book and leave it or on the ground, or if you can make this practical, take an honey, keep it in your ground, leave or put it before you sleep, you got to understand that even if you sweep everywhere, ant will still locate it. Why? Because your life is like honey and sugar. So many people's life are bitter as bitter leaf. Their life are bitter as lemon. It's no longer sweet and as what? As an orange. Their life is totally different. That's why a lot of them now, that's why some of them are shameless. They'll mess up and still come back to the shit. They will mess up with you, yet they will not let you be alone. They will not leave. Why? Because they know the moment they leave, they know what they are going to lose. They know what they are going to miss, because your present is the reason why things are sweet always around them. Let me be real with us. If you have a sugar, have sugar in my cupboard. If you have a sugar right in your house, use it to rub your finger, no, your hand, or put it in the middle of your hand. Just roll it. You will see what will happen. This one will taste good. This one will taste good. This one will taste. All of them will taste good. The same way, if you decide to wash that your hand, or you decide to keep it, you take also bitter leaf, you put it in your hand, you test it, you will see that it will still taste. Why? Because that sweetness will automatically would vomit. Because where there is bitterness, where there is bitter, sweetness cannot do what stay. So many people who have messed up with you have pushed the uniqueness that you carry. They have pushed it away with you. You have carried it along. Why? Because they never thought that if you leave, that sweetness, that uniqueness, that grace will no longer be there. Many of them, their thought was that uniqueness will always be there. Their thought was that sweetness will always be there. Their thought was that everything good will still be there. That is all their thought. That is all their mindset. But believe me, many people up there are frustrated because of the fact that they are no longer progressing, succeeding the way they do used to. Everything around them, about them, everything about their life is bitter. It's automatically bitter like lemon. It's automatically bitter like lemon. If I decide to tear this lemon right now, you will see how bitter it is. So a lot of people's life is what is bitter as lemon. That's why if you decide to test lemon, you will see how it tastes. So many people's life are absolutely doomed. They can't succeed, they can't make it, they can't elevate the way they do used to because of your accent. So many of them are missing a lot because of the fact that you are no longer available around them, because of the fact that you are not with them anymore. And that is why many of them are sad. That is why many of them are frustrated. Because all they thought and their hope was that even if they messed up, Even if they do you harm, that sweetness, that only your present carry come in their life, that praise, that thing that make their life look good will still be there, not knowing that you are the umbrella that covered their shame. You are the umbrella that covered the rain. So when the umbrella is being taken, nothing else. You know what I'm saying? When if peradventure my landlord decide to destroy the roof, what else? The house is what is automatically what destroyed. It remain only the wall. They can't call it they will call it building, no longer house. So what am I trying to say is this? A lot of people life are messed up because of how they treated you. Their life is bitter. Their life is messed because they never believe what you carry is the sources of their breakthrough. And that is why many of them are regretting right now why they treated you the way they ought not to. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed. May God bless you.